Welcome. Welcome. As you can see, yes, whoa, he's playing Jurassic Evolution 3. Who would have thought? I would have thought. I think I've already mentioned that I was going to play it. Now, did I mention I was going to do videos on it? Probably not. Will I be doing more videos on it? Possibly. Will it probably be all just speed builds? Yes. I don't tend to get into top 10 builds of the week or the new mods of the decade, because there's a bunch of people who's already doing that, or heavy hitters who are doing that. I'm not a heavy hitter, I'm just a relaxer. But I recorded this today because, one, I need to get a video. It's been like, I think 11 days ish, around that time. But as of right now, let me talk about the enclosure. We are building a Lokiceratops enclosure. Now, not just the Lokiceratops will be in this enclosure, but you know, I wanted to at least test out the new sandbox settings and the new stuff they added, especially with just playing campaign for I think the last 3 days. I've just been going through the sandbox, the campaign. I might do a small little video about like how to get 5 stars for the campaign. It's pretty simple. I would explain it here, but you know, we're going to talk about the speed build. In regards to Jurassic World Evolution 3, this game is amazing. I really don't have I have a crazy PC, but it's not like giga try hard PC. It is allowed to run a lot of the games, and this game runs really well. As you can see, I got 100 and some frames in the top corner. It cut there because for some reason I had all the settings off for weather and it still was going on, and it was about to turn night and it was pissing me off. Either way, I guess we could talk about the enclosure. I might be everywhere here, but respectfully, I haven't recorded in a hot minute. Been busy. As you can see right here, I'm just testing out the foliage brush to see new stuff. With the added fact that this is Evolution 3, they don't have it for Xbox Series. Well, the Xbox One and the PS4. So they're allowed to pretty much add way more items that would probably kill those consoles than they're used to. And to be honest with you, if I were to describe this game as of right now, it's basically Jurassic World Evolution 2 with mods. But just obviously in the base game. And obviously they added the juveniles, which are a cool thing, which we'll see later in this video. As well as, you know, the terraforming and all that stuff, the male models, which, you know, that's its own controversy in regards to some of the models not really lining up with continuity. But hey, it's a video game. And technically, I would hope that when the mod community starts getting wind of everything, that I would believe that the female model and the male model would be different files, so I could change the T-Rex male model to make it more accurate to the actual movie model. But, you know, I'm kind of everywhere here, but respectfully, I have done a speed build. Either way, the rocks in this game look amazing. Look at me putting rocks down. I'm trying to make everything look more natural, more blendy. And, you know, they just added so much into this game. And I definitely suggest it's worth a pickup. I know there's the controversy of, you know, them taking some dinosaurs out. They did mention all the base game dinosaurs from Jurassic World Evolution 2 will come after a while as free content. But the DLC that people most likely have already paid for, well, you'll probably have to buy it again. I know that bums out people. Trust me, I don't make bands like that. You know, and technically, you know, YouTubers, they get paid their certain amount. I don't get paid at all for doing this. So, you know, it's a hefty fee in your wallet. And technically, if they do it as if they did it back in the EO days, where it was 4 creatures, and then a free update, if 2 of these two of the 4 creatures in the DLC pack are 2 creatures that we've already had in the past, I would be pissed. Because I'm basically spending, I think they're around like $15. So I'm wasting $15 for a creature I've already had. It's really weird. But it gets back to the speed build, because there's not really a lot to explain. You can do this. And this is exactly why I wanted to make this video, is because this doesn't take a lot. You can add 3 levels of elevation, the brushes, and that they add in the game will do everything for you, which I think is really cool because it'll allow a lot of people who want to build stuff and make, naturalish environments for their dinosaurs. It's going to be way easier. To be honest, I can throw a bunch of random items in an enclosure and it would just look amazing. Now, when it comes to the modular building, I think I mentioned it later on when I speak normally because I'm not recording this before, or actually after I finished the end part. But I have no doubts that 50% of the people who play this game won't actually really touch the modular building in the sense of what we're going to see later. And I wanted to actually do that here, make my own building, but then I came to the realization that, maybe that's not a good idea in regards to spending time and trying to get this video out. So I do take stuff from the workshop already pre-made, which those are all those codes will be down in the link description with the name provided. And if I ever do decide to make my own modular building, obviously I'm going to put it on the workshop. I don't think anyone's going to gatekeep their buildings unless they do, which if they decide to do, that's really weird. You need to grow up. But anywho, had to cut that out because, like I said, I decided to do modular building, decided against it because I am trash. But as you can see here, I'm going through and choosing what the community has made. And, seeing some stuff like, I think this is the Indominus Rex paddock. I definitely suggest when you open the workshop to sort it by total installs or rating. It automatically puts it on, I believe, the recent uploads, which, no offense to everybody. I'm out here with my opinions, but some of these is lackluster. I'll say that's the word I'm gonna use here, but we can all catch my drift in regards to what I mean by lackluster. But this game, I know some people are disgruntled about it's just like it's Jurassic World Evolution 2.5. Which, everyone's valid to their own concern, but I feel like them adding all this, yes, should have been in the original first two, yes, but, it's here now, and it looks amazing, especially with both opening stuff to the community. That's all fine and dandy, and it's funny, too, because I've been playing Battlefield, and they updated the portal stuff, and they're allowing the community to do whatever they need with it. I know 50% of those 50% of those portal matches are the bot lobbies, but respectfully, the gun grind is hard. It takes a while. But here I'm just, trying to actually do a little bit of the modular building, trying to make a little cool looking fountain. And, add plants and stuff. I never actually realized that, it's really hard to actually talk over your speed builds. I'm pretty sure you would want not to cut things out, because you're like, well, then how to get there? And technically, there's a giant chunk at the very end that I cut out. That's just because I was getting the dinosaurs ready. I was trying to get to breed, stuff like that. I don't know where I'm doing this accent again. It happens randomly. But yes, as you see, it's a giant red tree. We had some benches because people need to sit. Some of the modular building stuff I've seen, oh my goodness. The hotel you're going to see later, amazing. That guy needs to become a real life architecture person because he popped off. Oh yeah, total installs is another good one too because it shows you how many people downloaded it. And look at this one, it's all nice and fancy and dandy. So, but I'm probably actually just going to cut the rest of this because we're pretty much done with the actual enclosure. We're just doing the outside bit, connecting everything together. So I'll see you in the actual end bit. And we're here. We finished. Like I mentioned, this is just a little side thing I wanted to do. Mainly also because I wanted to get a video out today. It doesn't matter. Look at it. It looks amazing. And also, look at this. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put the code up on screen. This guy popped off. Or this gal. Or this individual. Or this item of some unknown variety. Look at this. This is gas. And they got see through windows. Oh, look at that room. They got a cool view of the enclosures. The Ammonite Hotel, by the way. This is gas. This is fire. It's only been like 5 days, I think. Someone's already making this amazing thing. as well as the enclosure. This will also be, all the codes will be down in the description. I will try to provide it down there. But look at the enclosure. Look at the waterfalls. Look at the blue baby. We follow him. And then we got other babies. So we can get on a capture bonus, whatever. So I really didn't care about this outside bit. The whole point was just to make a nice looking enclosure. Show off the waterfalls and to show that it doesn't really take that lot to get a really good enclosure. So, and the added fact of I am not really that talented in regards to build. Well, this takes time and I don't have time. So I'm probably, if I were to do any more speed builds, you'll see other people's creations in here, because I feel like that's probably what 50% of the people are going to do in this new Jurassic World Evolution. They're going to take other people's designs and integrate it into their, Jurassic World or park. Like for this. This has a viewing gallery and, if I press this, a Hyperloop. This is big brain. Because then you can go into here, and if you need to connect somewhere else, like up here in this cool little area, I made this, you saw that. Then they have actually I really don't know what this is. I don't know why that's blocking that. But, then they can come up here. We don't have to do anything extra. So, but the terrain in this game looks amazing. And also you can see as I done the random background. Even this. Let me get on. Let me hide the HUD. Dude, I'm playing Minecraft. In regards to the scenery. This looks like a normal environment. Just walking through the forest and stuff. It looks so cool. So I just added the stuff around. Added scaling, all that stuff. But we got the ramp up here that leads up to here as well. So Lokiceratops going around. I chose this one mainly just because of the colors, but also the sad thing about some of the older models is that they aren't textured as well as the newer ones. So these guys look amazing. Look at it. And I like the red and I'm like a red and blue guy when it comes to dinosaurs, because blue's a rare color in the actual real world. The Brachystachysaurus, some Dryos, and this little blue guy. Look at him. He's blue. It's so cute. And then we have terraforming up here. There's a blue Lokiceratops, which this looks amazing. Look at this. The baby should be somewhere. Where the babies? Baby. He's having fun over here. He's trying to escape. But yeah, this is just a little speed build I wanted to do. I guess we can go in first person. This is the arrival point. You arrive up, you park your car from the non-existent. You're like, whoa, look how big that hotel is. Whoa, the cherry blossoms are out. You walk this way. Excuse me. We got all three buildings. The goat. We come over here to a nerd building. Then there's just the random amenities. We come down here, look in here. Look at this. Also, I don't know if you know, but if you press Q and E, you can switch to which level you're on, or if you're on the left or right side. But that looks amazing. Look at that. This is so beautiful. Nothing ever done before in the other Jurassic parks or Jurassic World games. We got the blue tour over there, just to have height scale. I probably will continue doing speed builds, mainly just because they're fairly easy to do. And I might dabble in my own piece of, own building. Piece of own building? Yes, those are words that make sense. My own custom design. I wanted to do that, but like I mentioned in the speed time lapse, which technically I haven't recorded the voiceover for the time lapse yet, so I don't know what I said. But it just landed, so we'll have to wait till it gets up in the air. But this looks so cool. This looks amazing. And it's cool too, because you can walk around in it. Look at this. This is amazing. I don't think it's really supposed to be walking around under it and looking at the textures that are messing up. But this is so cool. This is, oh my goodness. And then look at this. Working in there, going here. Oh, with a large hotel trumped it. Oh, I totally forgot about this. We need one of the little babies to come over here. Ooh. And then you get pet the babies. You can feed the babies. I guess there's more babies. There is. Oh, they're fighting. Oh, you go poke someone's eye out. This looks so cool. The fact you just do so much. So I probably will. This won't be anything crazy, as in like a series. I mean, we have this really cool building. Maybe you can do something over here. But the main thing, which I like about this game now, is the fact that since it has so much variety and scale and all that stuff. Now you're probably wondering, what is all this? This is the Triceratops enclosure from my Minecraft world. Now, obviously, there's the viewing gallery and all that stuff over here, and the rocks and all that stuff. But the goal, also this one, is that I will be using this mod to be the blueprint of my actual Minecraft dinosaur world. I know I haven't posted a video in a hot minute, but I've been playing Battlefield, and I've been grinding this game out. As you can see, actually, I get to show you an update on the statues. Just gone through and got some of them, the main story ones, done to 5 stars. So, I am doing stuff. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I haven't created any blueprints here. So, but everyone else's blueprint that I've used right now will be in the link in the description below. I guess we can go on the road. We switch cameras? Switch seats? There you go. But don't forget to like, subscribe, more content like this. I shall record the voiceover now. I shall see you in the future. Have a majestic day.